you can handle that, right? So why'd you pick that up? You're not an electrician, are you? Alright, that's the first fuse. Chop chop. What are you going to do with a battery? Looks like we could use it to modify Klaus. I always knew there was something wrong with her. That's one. Gonna need one more. Could be useful, if there's any juice left. Where's the uranium? Looks like we still need more. I'd make significant improvements, of course. Go on, find replacement fuses. Seems he's, good with his hands. Those must belong to that robot in the safe house. A blacklight? Don't make this weird, Requiem. Perhaps there are hidden clues around that can be revealed. That fuse box will need new fuses. Better get looking. And I don't mean the dead guy. I mean the poor robot who lost his hands. Oh, man. Someone had a bad day. That's okay. I stole that design, too. 1 minute, Requiem. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Peck, your brilliance knows no limits. I can't believe you pulled it off. I thought you were dead. Someone's been reading my dream journal. That's a battery. Are we just picking up trash now? A blacklight? We already know this place is disgusting. Son of a bitch! It's a goddamn Tempest lure. Oh, Peck, you're a genius. So the end station scientists were collecting Tempest essence. Why? A fuse? Sure, I guess that could be useful. Come to think of it, what was a Krasny Soldat going to do with a battery? We used it to create the warheads. Were they doing something similar? Find a way to get it back. You still have access to Requiem's disruptor satellite, don't you? That looks like one of our Omega traps. But older. Don't worry, Requiem. I'm sure that this Klaus guy won't murder you. I mean, it clearly murdered your friends. But I'm sure you'll be fine. A pair of robot hands. I can think of a guy missing those. Really? You screwed up the easiest task you'll have all day? You repaired that terminal? You're full of surprises, Requiem. Well, shit. Guess you're not as in the know as you claim to be. I think that robot took matters into his own hands. Looks like your CIA buddies were developing a similar plan for when they recovered the uranium. That rocket might just work. Not as dumb as I thought you were. Satellite showed a few harvesters around the city. Maybe there's a special essence we need to collect. Is that a modified robot using tech from the Dark Ether arsenal? You're like a bull in a china shop, Requiem. Can't touch anything without breaking it. That is some impressive hardware. I'd love to take it apart and rebuild it. A talking gun? That's new. Let's see if it says anything worthwhile. The CIA mainframe. Oh, there must be a way to access the disruptor satellite from here. Bring those back to the lab. I could use them to slap some sense into you. Clock's ticking, Requiem. That shit will detonate if you don't figure this out, and fast. Peck, you sly dog. You're a genius. Son of a bitch. Colonel, they fucking did it. The breach has been closed. I'm honestly shocked you knew how to repair this station. You could use it to give Klaus an upgrade. Look, if you pick up every shiny little thing you see on the ground, it's gonna be a really long day. Christ, did one of the megatons take it? Those fuckers kept stealing my samples when I was building the warheads. This talking gun looks kind of like my Ray K-84. Did Requiem steal my design? Nice retrofit of a Dark Ether arsenal. Maybe it could upgrade that robot of yours. Those essence canisters were recently discarded. Maybe Valentina used them to open the portal. Not sure what use a blacklight will be. We already know this place is unsanitary. You've been holding out, Requiem. You didn't say anything about a robotics program. Fucking psycho Nazi bitch. Colonel, if she's already in there, if that army is already on the way... Well now, who's the beaut in the chair? I didn't know Requiem was investing in robotics. I mean, you could still die. That is uranium you're holding. It's still radioactive. You should get to the lab. I don't know what the opposite of the Midas touch is, but you definitely got it. Now we need fresh fuses. That megaton will have corrupted the uranium. You'll need to find a way to decontaminate it. Surely you can figure that out. Let me see if I got this right. Valentina is the daughter of Ulrich Vogel, head scientist of Project End Station. And here everyone thought I was the treacherous bastard. Turns out Miss Goody Two-Shoes was a Nazi agent this whole time. wouldn't have cavity searched the Tempest, but I guess that's why you're the professional. You know what? I can't blame you for grabbing those. The things I could achieve with an extra pair of hands? You kidding me? Clock's still ticking. Did I mention the explosion will level the entire district? Not exactly a problem you can run away from. Sleek design, shiny silver chrome, inspired futuristic aesthetic. Where's my pen? I should be taking notes. Hang on. If we build an inversion nuke, but detonate it in the dark ether, that should close the portal. Wait. If we make our own and detonate it in the dark ether, it should have the inverse effect and close the portal, stopping Valentina. And we're back in business. The inversion warhead's almost complete. Now you just need to convert that raw Ethereum into flawless crystals. To decontaminate these pieces, you'll need to smash them together at high velocity. In Ruka, we had a machine to do that, but you're in a war zone. Wait, hold on. If we build our own, but detonate it in the dark ether, it should have the inverse effect, close the breach, stop Valentina. I'm hardly surprised Valentina is a double agent. Though her father being in charge of Project End Station. Oh boy, that's a doozy. Sorry, Jaeger, Peck here again. Colonel, Valentina's new form is primarily Ethereum-based. If we incapacitate her, we can use her ether energy to transform the crystals. Colonel, Valentina is now mostly composed of Ethereum. If we incapacitate her, we could use her ether energy to transform the crystals. 2 birds, 1 stone. Peck here, again. Colonel, Valentina's new form is primarily Ethereum. If we subdue her, the ether energy will transform the crystals. We can use her to stop her own army. How about that? Requiem did build a goddamn robot. Who was it? Given the accent, my money's on Strauss. Crazy German bastard. Look at that. This machine contains everything you need to build an inversion device. It could open a breach, like my warheads, but on a smaller scale. Valentina probably built one to open the portal. Peck here. Sorry, Gorev, but do you know what this is? That machine can build a device that can open a breach. Think of it as a smaller version of my missiles. It's probably how Valentina opened the portal. Peck here. Apologies, Dr. Jaeger, but do you know what this is? That machine can create an inversion bomb that, when detonated, opens a breach. I'll bet my ass that's how Valentina got into the dark ether.